Welcome everyone to a little bit of a different hero video this time. We're going to talk about heroes and how they are used to increase your stats and abilities when it comes to attacking sanctuaries, when it comes to running rallies, when it comes to being in rallies, when it comes to defending positions, and overall player versus player types of attacks, or rallies run on zombie lairs. um, let's dive in here and have a quick look at some basics that you need to know. Some basics. Let's have a look at Dom here. When it comes to heroes, what we are worried about in this area for any player versus player rally stuff is enhancement level. So that would be Dom is a +2. You can see here enhance, which requires hero frags, as they're called. And then the other thing that we're looking at is troop skills. So troop skills are broken down into two sections. There's a tactical skill here. This tactical skill is like a special ability that every hero has during a battle. We'll go more into tactical skill when I go into some other stuff later on. So just keep that in mind. Then there's three other types of boost for troop skills here. When it comes to Dom, this steel output, that is what's called a passive ability. So he's helping boost our steel output by 40% right now. That is passive. It's happening all the time in the background. Rider defense, rider attack. If I wanted him to boost my rider stats, he needs to be in a lineup, which means he needs to be in a lineup whether we're attacking another sanctuary, if we're running a rally, if we're in a rally, he needs to be in that lineup, or he has to be on our wall. We can get into that in a little bit, but this rider defense, rider attack stats is not being applied unless he is in a lineup. Some heroes, when you get to the higher 6 and 7-star heroes, now we have like Ray Ramos here. You see troop HP passive, troop defense passive, troop attack passive. So that means that Ray Ramos gets to chill in the sanctuary at home, drink Mai Tais, and his troop boosts are applied all the time. He does not need to be in a lineup. This is active all the time, happening in the background and being applied. When it comes to troop stats, you will notice here when we look at Anita, troop skills at the very bottom, grayed out. Okay, so upgrade levels. A 3-star hero needs to be upgraded to level 71 in order to activate the bottom 3 troop skills. The very first one is always active at level 31 on a 3-star. Your second one is active, and then it takes level 71 for a 3-star to have the third one active. On a 2-star, level 31 is your bare minimum. On a 4-star, so a 4-star troop requires, for the third one, requires level 131. So we can see that here in Divana. She's got level 131 we need for her troop attack to be unlocked, okay? But you can see that she's at level 31, so we've got 2 of them unlocked. Once you're at 4-star, level 131 works for 5-star, 6-star heroes, all the others. So basically, once you're at a 4-star and higher, your third troop skill is open at level 131. This is important to know because, as you can see in my hero lineup, I've got basically heroes leveled up at certain levels, and I'm not going past it. Green Goo, Blue Combat Books, they're the absolute fucking devil. We hate them. We have to run campaigns and lots of rallies. They're a pain in the ass to build up. And so when you're trying to level heroes for different things, managing Green Goo and your books is so crucial. So you can manage it by making sure that you're not just continually leveling up heroes that you're not going to use. Since I've got a lot of 5-star heroes now, I'm not even considering using any 4-star heroes for any type of match 3 battles. I am focused 100% on 5-star, 6-star, 7-star heroes for match 3 battles. That is because 4-star heroes, they are capped out. You can see Hartwell here. She is a max level of 210. This is as high as she can possibly go. She is enhanced to her maximum. This is as strong as she will ever be. And at some point, she can't keep up in any of the match 3 stuff. As a 4-star hero, I have her maxed out because as a healer in the match 3 stuff, I still use her from time to time. Anyways, we're digressing off into another land. Nano weapons. Ironclaw, 210. You'll notice here, this little thing, nano weapons are locked. Nano weapons need to be opened up at 211. Okay, so we can see Samuel here, he's got a nano weapon. When we're looking at nano weapons, this troop attack stuff, as long as my nano weapon is equipped to a hero, that nano weapon troop attack, even down here, this troop defense stuff for the exclusive nano weapons, that is applied as a passive ability. So Samuel never needs to run in a lineup in order to have his nano weapon stats applied. His nano weapon stats, they're applied at all times because his weapon is equipped to him. So it doesn't matter with nano weapons. What you should be doing is working on your heroes, getting as many of them leveled up to 210 at least. Start equipping nano weapons. This is going to slowly help increase your overall troop skills, since every nano weapon has a level of a troop attack. When we look at something like Eve's nano weapon here. So her nano weapon says rally troop HP, rally troop defense, rally attack. Again, passive stat. She does not need to be in a lineup, but when I run a rally, those boosts are applied. Now that's key. When I run a rally, those stats are applied, okay? That means that if I'm in a rally, these stats do not apply. They do not apply to my troops. But when I run a rally, this helps my overall rally strength and troops within my rally. And it's applied as a passive. She does not need to be in the lineup. What else can we go over here? So that's at 211 for upgrade for nano weapons. Promotions. So 5-star heroes can be promoted up to 6-star heroes. So if we look at Eve now, she cannot be promoted. We can see hero has to be at level 310 and a +5. So enhancement, we have to enhance her to a +5. We have to collect enough hero frags in order to do that. She's only +4. We cannot enhance her yet, or we cannot promote her to a 6-star. Promoting unlocks more skills, like bigger boosts, bigger troop skills boosts. It requires gold combat manuals. You have to defeat your campaign in an entirety. So you go through all, I think it's 28 levels or 24 levels, and you beat campaign once. And once you do that, you can circle back around and do the campaign a second time. The second time it gets harder, and that's where it opens up for these gold combat manuals. 2,000 of them, they're a pain in the ass to get, just like blue combat manuals, but it takes a long time to do all this type of stuff anyways. You can see Ephraim, he is now enhanced from a 5-star up to a 6-star. Ray Ramos is a 6-star, but he can be enhanced up to a 7-star. Same thing, 310 +5. And there are some heroes which I do not have, which I believe... no, that's all. Okay. I thought there was seven stars that could be upgraded to 8, but I'm mistaken in that one. So when we look at troop skills, here you can see Ray Ramos as a 6-star. You can see it goes along, and there's different stats. When you promote him up to a 7-star, his troop HP stats go up. That's why you eventually will be promoting heroes from a 6-star to a 7-star, or promoting from a 5-star to a 6-star, etc. I think I've covered everything. Quick rundown. Heroes are broken down into four categories. So if we go filter, you can see here we've got economy. So if we hit filter, you can see all these are economy heroes. Economy heroes do different things. So Eve, for example, her troop skills, she helps increase gathering speed, infirmary healing speed, troop size. So that is your solo march size that she helps increase. Mantis, he has different stuff. So upkeep is to do with your troops and how much food they're consuming. Infirmary healing, infirmary cap means that how many troops I can hold in my hospital in both healing, normal heal, and deep heal. Who else should we go over? McCarty. So McCarty helps with training, brings down your training speed. Stamina cost. This brings down how much your layers cost. Training cost. This brings down how much your troops cost. For resources, so like how much food they cost and all that kind of stuff. Who else? So Atrupos, probably saying that wrong and totally bastardizing it. You guys can laugh at me later for it. Anyways, passive, and then it says in sanctuary battle. So she is not helping anything when it comes to rallies. She is going to help sanctuary battles. So if I attack a sanctuary or someone attacks my sanctuary, this stat will apply and help out in the background. Again, you can see the passive symbol, so it means she doesn't need to be in any lineups. Filter, let's look at... You'll notice that there is a filter for vehicle, but there are no heroes that help vehicles. Vehicle stats. We can go filter for fighters. You can see your different fighters, heroes. So what it means by a fighter hero. This hero gets paired with fighter troops. Okay, so you're going to use this hero with fighter troops. One of those heroes. These shooter heroes are going to get used with shooter troops. So their troop skills here specifically boost shooters and shooters only. We can look at Requiem here though. Troop skill, it says troop HP, troop defense, troop attack. I have some more experimenting to do, but if you were to use Requiem in a setup where you have multiple troop types, so if you're sending out fighters, shooters, and riders, and you have Requiem as your hero, she requires shooters to stay active and alive in order for the tactical skill to work. We're going to get more into that in another video. But her troop HP, troop defense, and troop attack gets split up. So it will get split into three ways. It'll get split into fighters, like it'll help boost your fighter troops, it'll help boost your shooter troops, and it'll help boost your rider troops. The whole 12.8% does not apply only to shooters. There's a caveat to this, and I will dive a little bit more into it when we look at some layer results and some interesting stuff that I've seen happen in regards to this. But generally, when it says a troop HP or troop defense or troop attack, that is like all 3 troop types. Bard, troop skill. You can see shooter, attack, defense. We've talked about how they need to be in a lineup. Okay. Moving on, you've got riders. That didn't go through. Rider filter. There you go. So you've got your riders. Again, we can see Marlowe here. His troop skill set, again, boosts all types of troops, not just riders, but in order for his tactical skill to work, he requires riders in that lineup, and the riders have to stay alive in order for his tactical skill to work during a battle. You'll see heroes when you start getting into the 5-star. People start wanting to include other heroes. Let's see Daria here. She's a popular one because she boosts attack. We're going to get into some more selective hero stuff, but in reality, you're not going to worry too much about these types of heroes for quite some time. When you're first starting out, there's other heroes you want to be focusing on. People like Daria, Lavinia. These heroes, the frags are hard to get. When it comes to heroes, and it comes to your player versus player or rally strength, the star of the hero, like a 5-star versus a 3-star, does not make a difference. Okay? One thing that gets overlooked is tactical skill. This plays a big part. A 3-star hero that is a +5 with a 500% tactical skill is stronger than someone like Ulrich, who is only a +3. Despite his troop skills being 48%, if we go back here, where'd she go? I lost her. Se-Yun is about the same here, but she is stronger with a tactical skill of 50%. We can even go further and we can look at Barbie. Barbie's troop skills here is only 25%. 25% with a +5 or a 500% tactical skill is stronger than Ulrich in your lineup. Your enhancement level is important when it comes to sanctuary battles. So I'll say that again. Even though she's only adding 25% to our fighter attack, this 500% tactical skill makes her stronger than Ulrich in your lineup if he's only +3 with a 200% tactical skill, even though he's adding 48%. So something to keep in mind. I think we'll end the video here. We're going to look more at specific lineups and dive in further in another video. Ciao.